Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel, My Project Ideas. Today we are going to make a Java project on bank management system. Let us begin. Let us first see the requirements. You will be requiring a Java IDE. You can choose any IDE of your choice and a Swing module to create a good looking interface. Let us now understand the working of the source code. This is my main method. I am passing an object of bank class. This is a GUI form, so you can create one by going over here in the project package, click on new, click on Swing UI Designer and then click on GUI form. Two files will be generated, the .java file for the code and the .form file for the UI. Let's look our UI first. This is a JLabel. This is my panel. I have named it as bank panel and provided few margins over here. These are the text field which are named as bank ID, name and amount respectively. These are the buttons over here, and to add the functionality to the button, right click onto the button and go to create listener. This is also a JLabel. These all are JLabels, and this particular JLabel is named as balance. Now let's look our code. This is the file. This is my class bank, and these fields will be automatically generated once you design the panel. This is the variable current balance, where will be storing the balance in the account, in the user's account. This is the object of JFrame class, and this is the constructor. So into the constructor we are using this bankf variable, and we'll be calling these methods over here. So whenever we create the object of bank class, our form appears onto the screen. Now let's talk about the functionalities of the button. uh, Deposit button. So we are storing the balance.getText over here. Okay, this is the JLabel. So we are extracting the data from the JLabel balance, and we are extracting it and then parsing it into integer and storing it in current balance. Okay, and we are also adding the amount added, amount.getText. Okay, so whenever the person presses this deposit button and enters an amount over there, so amount is extracted and it will be added into the balance. Okay, after checking the balance and storing it into this variable current balance. Now we need to update it into the database. So this SQL of type string variable is running this query update bank. This is the name of the my table, and set current balance. This is one attribute into the table. We are setting this to current balance, and name is where name is this and bank ID is this. Okay, the user will be providing the bank ID and the name, and if the data will be present, this query will run accordingly. So we are utilizing this try catch block. So if there is any exception, it will be handled. Now we'll be building the connection, then using the prepare statement to run our query. SQL over here will be passed into this prepare statement method, and we'll call this execute method to update the database, and then this message will be popped up using joptionpane.show message dialog, amount deposited successfully and handling exception, and the error will be printed into the console. Okay, and then balance, our JLabel will be set to the current balance. Okay, so whatever the current balance is there in the account, by clicking on this check balance, we can update this JLabel, and it will extract the data and store it in the database. Okay, this is the withdraw button. So while withdrawing, we are checking that current balance is less than the entered amount. Okay, uh, if okay, we are checking if the current balance is less than the entered amount. Suppose the current balance has only 10 rupees and we want to withdraw 12 rupees, so it's not possible. So message will be popped up, insufficient funds in your bank, in your account. And then else, if the user has entered a lesser amount, then simply we'll be subtracting the amount from our current balance over here and storing it again into this variable current balance, and similarly updating the database in similar way, and then updating the uh, text j label over here, updating this label after withdrawing the money. And this is the check balance. What it does, that it runs this query: select current balance from bank where name and id are this. Okay, and it checks if the name and bank id is entered by the user. If not, then pop up a message: enter name and bank id to check, else it will this code must be in try catch block. So build the connection and run this particular SQL over here into the result set by calling this method execute query and pass your SQL, store it here, and then this loop is executed. rs.next, it checks that data is present into the database or not. Okay, so for every entry it extracts the first column, which is the current balance, and it will extract it and store it in this variable. Okay, and then the current balance is now uh, present sorry is updated. This current balance is updated, we are extracting it, and then balance, which is our j label. Okay, we are setting it to current balance and then catching exception if there is any and printing the message. Okay, this was it. Let's run our program. Okay, this is the UI. So I have saved some data into the database. Let's check balance. Okay, the current balance is 22. Let's deposit some amount. Let's say 8 rupees. Okay, deposit, amount deposited successfully, and the current balance is now updated to 30. Okay, suppose we want to withdraw more than 30. So insufficient funds in your bank. Okay, it's working. Let's withdraw something. Let's say 15. Withdraw. Amount withdrawn successfully. So the current balance is now 15. Okay, the code is working fine. I hope you understood the working of the code. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting project ideas.